What's up, everybody? This is Tim from Arm Wrestling Secrets. In this video, we're going to be talking about the simplest secret to winning your weight class in arm wrestling. All right, welcome to the show, and let's get right into it. All right, so today we're talking about the simplest secret to winning your weight class in arm wrestling. Okay, and I call this the simplest secret because this is something that should occur to every arm wrestler, but it obviously doesn't. Okay, especially concerning wins and losses in their career. Okay, so when you're looking at a weight class, obviously weight classes exist at a tournament for a reason. Bigger people tend to be stronger, right? But with the weight class, remember your weight dictates where you're going to arm wrestle in the tournament, okay? I mean, I've seen, and this will get to the point real fast, I've seen people at a tournament, let's say they were 80 pounds overweight, okay? Like they had a lot of body fat. They were strong, but they had a lot of body fat too, okay? So they're arm wrestling at like the over 240 pounds. They're like in the super heavyweight, okay? Now, what if they lost that 80 pounds of fat? Okay? I mean, what weight class would they be in? Like what, 160? 170? Do you see the point now? Okay, so the simplest secret to winning your weight class in arm wrestling, get rid of all your body fat. Okay, and for people that are getting upset or clicking off, I think you're probably fat and you're probably eating too much.
Oh, God, I love these fries.
If you love them so much, why don't you marry them? Can I have some?
Sure, Cindy, go ahead.
Oh, God, these are good.
Cindy, can you leave some for us? I thought you were trying to lose weight.
Lay off me, I'm starving. Diet starts Monday.
Anyone can explain to me in the comments how any body fat is going to help you on the arm wrestling table. Okay? Like you're the guy that gets in behind his arm, throws all of his body fat behind his arm and goes in for the press, right? Okay? That's baloney. Okay? And that's just stupid. And of course you're going to have people that'll say, "Oh yeah, extra body fat, you can use it on the table." No, you can't use it on the table. Okay, so let's get to the point of the video. You're up there in the super heavyweight or the heavyweight, or you're competing in the 227, let's say, but you're 50 pounds overweight, and you wonder why you're losing. What about the guy who's across from you? He might be 10 pounds overweight and be 227. You're 50 pounds overweight and you're 227. Okay, so if you lost that body fat and you were lean, okay, then you would be much more likely to be the strongest person in your weight class. If you're fat and you have a bunch of body fat, okay, you're much more likely to be the weakest person in your weight class, okay? To maximize the chances of you winning your weight class, okay, competing at the very high end of your weight class, that's ideal, obviously, but getting rid of any body fat that's going to put you in a higher weight class is the point of the video. That's the simple secret. Okay? And I don't mean just like, if you're fat, I don't mean just like diet down a couple of pounds to get in a lower weight class. I mean get rid of that body fat. Believe me, your body's not designed to be carrying 40 or 50 pounds of fat. It doesn't mean you're not strong. You could have a lot of muscle underneath that fat. But like I said, you can explain to me right now how that fat's going to help you win at the arm wrestling table. Okay, like if I compete in the 240 pound class, I'm about 200 pounds right now. If I was competing in the 240 pound class, okay, I'd be much more likely to be going against much bigger people. And the person that's going to win that is not going to be the fat guy who's 300 pounds, but he should be 160. Okay, it's going to be the big guy who's pretty close to 240, 250 or more pounds, okay, of muscle, okay? And you're running into the same problem. If you have a bunch of body fat, okay, and it's not helping you on the table, it's just pushing you against people that are way stronger than you and they're built stronger than you. So sometimes I think it's important to just stop everything and examine what you're doing, okay, and what you're trying to get out of arm wrestling, okay? Like if you don't care whether you win or lose, you don't care about your success, you don't care about your career, then don't worry about what I'm saying. You shouldn't even be watching this channel, okay? But if you do care and you want to start winning, then you can explain to me how any of this advice is any less important than all the other stuff I talk about on this channel, okay? The hooks and the top rolls and the strength training and the rising and the pulling and the rowing and the hooking. Okay, all the strategies and stuff that go into arm wrestling, those are important. All the strength training you're doing that goes into arm wrestling, that's important. Okay, how is this any less important? If you have a bunch of body fat, okay, if you're overweight, this is one of the most important things for winning in arm wrestling. This video channel, this series is all about your success in arm wrestling, winning at competitive arm wrestling. And this, along with all the other strategies, bringing your body fat down so that you're competing in a good weight class for you to where your strength is highest, is going to maximize your chances of winning at the table. And like I said, that is no less important of a consideration than all the million of other things that you're doing. So I would just say this to close the video: examine yourself, examine how you want your career to go. And if you're overweight, you have 20, 30, 15, 20, 50, whatever pounds of overweight that you have, get rid of it. Put yourself at the top of the strength chain in your weight class, and you're going to see a lot more success in arm wrestling. I'll see you guys in the next one.